The sun rose slowly over Margaret Ellis's ranch, spilling gold across the dry grass and wooden fences. Cattle moved lazily, wind brushed across the plains. For a moment, it looked peaceful, but peace in this land never lasts. Samuel Cole stepped out of the barn, sleeves rolled, jaw tight. He had already been awake for hours, fixing fence lines, checking sight lines, counting ammunition, planning. Not farming, preparing. Margaret Ellis walked toward him, boots crunching over gravel. She carried a ledger in one hand and worry in her eyes. "Fence near the north ridge is holding," Samuel said without looking up. "But if Kane comes from the east tree line, we'll need another barricade." Margaret folded her arms. "You sound certain he's coming." Samuel finally looked at her. He's not the type to forget. Silence hung between them. Margaret lowered her voice. "How long before he makes his move?" Samuel exhaled slowly. "I don't know, but I'm riding into town today." "To buy supplies?" "Supplies," Samuel replied, "and information." A few ranch hands gathered near the shed. Samuel walked toward them. He handed one of them a rifle. "You ever fired one of these under pressure?" Samuel asked. The young man swallowed. "No, sir." Samuel stepped closer. "Then today's the day you learn." Gunshots echoed across the fields as Samuel corrected stances, grip, breathing. He wasn't just teaching them to shoot, he was teaching them to survive. Margaret watched from the porch. She walked toward him once the others dispersed. "You're turning farmers into soldiers," she said quietly. Samuel answered without hesitation. "Kane won't see farmers, he'll see targets." She hesitated, then asked the question she'd been holding back. "After this is over, will you stay?" Samuel didn't answer right away. Wind moved between them. "I'm staying until this is finished," he finally said. It wasn't the answer she wanted, and they both knew it. By noon, Samuel rode into town. Dust followed behind him like a warning. People noticed. They always did when Samuel Cole arrived. He tied his horse outside the saloon. Music inside, laughter, whiskey glasses clinking, but the laughter felt forced. Samuel stepped inside. The room shifted, not silent, but alert. He walked straight to the bar. The bartender didn't smile. "You're early today, Sam." Samuel leaned in slightly. "Victor Kane been around?" The bartender wiped a glass slowly. "He's not been seen, but men loyal to him, they've been passing through." Samuel's eyes narrowed. "How many?" "Enough." Samuel lowered his voice further. "Where are they gathering?" The bartender hesitated, then whispered, "Old lumberyard, east side, nights only." Samuel straightened. "Thank you." As he turned, a drunk voice called out, "Kane's gonna burn that ranch to the ground." Laughter followed. Samuel stopped. Without turning, he said calmly, "If he tries, he won't ride away." Silence replaced laughter. Next stop, the general store. The bell above the door rang. The store owner blinked nervously. "Back again?" Samuel placed a list on the counter. "I'll take all your rifle cartridges." "All of them?" "And every box you've got stored in the back." "That's a lot of ammunition, Sam." Samuel looked him dead in the eye. "It won't be enough." Crates were brought out. Metal clinked. Money exchanged hands. "You expecting war?" the owner whispered. Samuel picked up one crate. War doesn't wait for permission. Before leaving town, Samuel made one final stop, the blacksmith shop. Inside, an older man looked up. "You planning something big, boy?" Samuel stepped closer. I need men who can shoot and who won't run." The blacksmith studied him. "Kane's building something. Word is 20 riders." Samuel's expression hardened. "Then we'll need more than courage." The blacksmith nodded slowly. "I'll send 2 men tonight." The sun was dipping low when Samuel returned, crates of ammunition tied behind his saddle. Margaret stepped forward as he dismounted. "What did you learn?" Samuel met her gaze. "He's gathering men." "At the lumberyard?" "How many?" "Enough to try." Margaret looked toward the horizon. "So it's coming." Samuel nodded slowly. "Yes." Then he added, "But this time, we won't be surprised." Night fell. Lanterns lit the ranch. Men cleaned rifles, loaded rounds. Whispers moved in the dark. Far in the distance, a faint flicker of firelight. Not lightning, not accident. Torches. Samuel stood still, watching. Margaret stepped beside him. "Is that them?" Samuel's voice dropped to a near whisper. "Yes." A pause. Then, "They're closer than I thought." And this time, Victor Kane isn't testing them. He's coming for war.